Hi there, I'm Guima Ferreira, and in this video I will show you how to do API requests using Bubble when you need for one API request being uh, answered before starting another. What's the problem? When you create a workflow on Bubble uh, and use API requests using the API connector, all requests do will be called in a synchronous way. So I have a request here to inside this custom event, okay, that call this API, and I have another one that call this other API. So first I need to register the user, then I need to log in the user. And I need the user to be registered before so I can log in uh, he or she. If this request is not done yet, and I start the login request, the login will fail. So how can we ensure that the user is registered before the login starts? Okay. First, we need to use custom events. Why we need to use custom events? Every custom event is triggered. When it's triggered, the next step on the workflow will only start after this event end. Okay, so in this case, the set state will be done. Then we'll trigger the register, and the register will do this workflow. After it finishes, we'll trigger the login, and the login will do that. And after it finishes, we'll set this stage and then go to the upsell page. If you do this without using custom events, everything will be triggered in a whole, uh, and the login will not wait to the register. All right. So, and if you need the data that is in the register, for example, to do the login, how you will do that? In this case, I don't need this information, but I need the token uh, that comes in the login response. All right, and I need to use this token to run JavaScript JavaScript script that uh, that register the cook in the user browser. All right. So before I can run that JavaScript, I need to get the token here. So what we can do, we use the custom event to handle the API request, and after the API request, we use a set state to set a state that gets the data from the API response. And this will only run when this API call is responded by the server, and will set the value of this state with the body token. All right. And I set this state to be an empty state. Okay. And I created a condition: do when registers token is not empty. All right. So at the beginning, this state is empty, and when this request is responded, it will be filled, and then this condition will be triggered just once. All right, this is very important, because if you don't put just once, it will run again and again and again forever until you set the token as empty. All right. So in my case, I prefer to use just once. But if you need to run this more than one time, you could use the set state here. Okay. And now I can, in my case, I'm running a JavaScript. All right. And this JavaScript can get the registers token to set the cook in the user browser. Okay, so uh, the right way to do that is use custom events for your API calls that you need to wait for them respond until the workflows continue. All right, and if you need uh, the API response data, you need to set any state to hold that data and use the when that state is not empty or that state is some value to run another workflow. All right. I hope this video can help you. It was very hard to discover how to do that. It was I worked hours and hours with my colleague to discover how to do that. And in the past, I had lots of days trying to solve this problem, and I couldn't solve. So that's why I'm sharing if with you how to solve this. Okay. If you have any doubts about that, please leave comments here, and I will try to help you. All right. So have a nice bubble development, and I see you in the next video.